Hello and welcome everyone to the March 20th episode of This Week in Kirkland, the official podcast of the City of Kirkland, bringing you timely topics and noteworthy news, and we have those on t-shirts.
It's true.
Yes.
I wear mine all the time.
Delivered to you every single week. I'm your host, Jim Lopez, one of two deputy city managers here at the city, joined today by two members of the podcast team.
Angela Brown.
David Woolbrecht.
As well as our returning
That's true.
special guest,
Second time.
Carmin Dalziel, Executive Director of the Kirkland Community Foundation.
Thank you so much. Happy to be here.
Well, we're very excited to have you here.
Well, I think the
And,
last time you were on, you were the executive director of a slightly differently named organization.
Slightly different.
The
We just shortened it up for specificity. Specificity? That's not a word.
So it was the Kirkland Parks and Community Foundation. Now it's just Kirkland Community Foundation.
Kirkland
Yeah.
Community Foundation. To put an
Amazing.
explanation point on it.
Yes.
But we still love the parks.
Yeah. Of
course.
absolutely. But it's broadening beyond just that.
Yes.
Yeah. you all
in
been
the in the concentric circle of things,
Yes.
parks are part of the community.
Absolutely.
You know.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Hey, what are you doing for fun these days?
I'm really excited. My family, I'm doing a family vacation
Nice.
this weekend to Mount Rainier
Oh, nice.
with my mom and my dad and my daughter and her husband and my grandson.
Holy cow!
I know.
That's
and
a big.
It's a big deal because we actually are all kind of family by choice. So this will be our first family vacation, all of us
Awesome.
together.
So
It's very exciting.
like a big cabin or something?
Yep, cabin.
Okay.
Down in,
Nice.
I'm not even sure, Ashford, I guess.
Oh, okay. Wow. I bet it's beautiful.
It's gorgeous out
Probably.
there.
I hear there's deer, so we're bringing
It's
deer,
like
deer food.
when I went up there, it reminded me of like the land in Lord of the Rings. You know what I'm saying, Nate?
I do. And fun fact, Led Zeppelin's Misty Mountain Hop, which is loosely based on Lord of the Rings, was inspired by them flying into Seattle and seeing the Cascade Mountains.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that was a deep
that
cut,
was a
Nate.
really, really fun fact. I'm keeping that with me forever.
Yeah.
It might be true.
It,
Well,
it makes perfect sense to me, Nate.
Well, have a great time.
Thank you so much.
Safe travels.
Yes.
Enjoy the Lord of the Rings, Led Zeppelin area of
Inspired.
wonder. Yeah, that
I think
is
it's going to be
Mount
more of a Bob Denver weekend, but do what you want. I mean,
Rainier. Fair enough.
And you're here to talk about.
for the love of Kirkland.
Ooh,
Awesome.
that's a teaser.
We for the love of God. I feel like we need a theme song.
We're gonna
You guys just keep singing it, and I will keep
we'll make
playing
it happen.
We
Yeah.
should make it happen.
So we're gonna leave that out as a teaser because it's gonna be super fun talking about For the Love of Kirkland.
Yeah, an exciting event coming up.
We could have that on our t-shirts. Timely topics, noteworthy news.
For the love of Kirkland.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah,
That was a nice little-
yeah.
See that? You see how I did that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like it. It's very good.
All right, but before we get into all that, here's what we're talking about this week in Kirkland. Whether you own a firearm or not, understanding gun safety is crucial, Angela. And I understand you have some information for us.
I sure do. The Kirkland Police Department is offering a free gun safety class on April 1st. You can learn about safe handling of guns, secure storage, preventing misuse, all really great safety tips.
Yeah.
Registration is required because there are only 20 seats available, and there's a link for the Eventbrite registration in the show notes.
I have a suspicion that those seats will
Be gone.
be gone fast.
Yeah.
What a great opportunity to have it locally. This is really, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do fill up. Yep.
Okay, here's the deal, everybody. That's too good to ignore.
That's right.
Right now, you can get a $6,000 instant rebate on a heat pump. $6,000?
Yeah,
That's a big
$6,000.
deal.
It is not a typo, Jim. So, Energy Smart Eastside and the City of Kirkland, we have a joint rebate program that's offering $6,000, 6000, a discount on an installation of a heat pump. So you want to apply by May 15th. So get on this now before the funds run out. Check the program to see if you're eligible. So a heat pump, for those that don't know, this is really kind of provides you year-round comfort, lower energy bills, and a smaller carbon footprint for your home. All good things. Plus, super simple process. Fill out the form, get connected with a specialist, and they'll walk you through the steps.
We need to emphasize that last point.
Yeah, just
Simple process.
simple process.
Simple process.
Even if you're like, oh gosh, I don't know if we can do another home project. Hey,
Just
put in the
throw it in there.
get in there. We want to help you.
Yeah.
Get a $6,000 rebate.
That's
I mean,
right.
Come on.
That's why I
Simple
like coming
process.
here so I get the details. Like I'm writing notes. I'm like, I put a big like to do right next to that. It's awesome.
So, everyone, did you know Kirkland has volunteers keeping our streets litter free?
I did know that.
Well,
I did,
I
yeah.
did.
Yeah.
The big sign.
because they're so
Amazing.
amazing, our volunteers.
They are.
And our streets are litter-free for the
Yeah.
most part. Angela, tell us about this work.
Yes. So through the Adopt a Road and Adopt a Highway programs, community members are making a real impact. So recently, 12 volunteers removed 75 bags
Wow.
of litter from a highway section in just 2 hours. That's amazing.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
It is a lot. Yeah.
So if you want to help, there are 5 road sections in Kirkland available for adoption. Plus, you'll even get your name on a sign in recognition of your work. There's more information on joining the cause in the show notes.
Oh, what a great program.
Yeah, and I want to give a shout out to Susan Vossler, one of our TWIC podcast listeners, for
Yeah.
writing in, giving us a suggestion on amplifying the story. So thank you,
Oh,
Susan.
thank you, Susan.
She's
Yeah.
pretty smart.
Yeah.
She's smart and nice.
And I've seen her on 405 on Sundays.
Doing the work.
Doing the work, putting in the litter in the bags.
Do you know how we say that back in Boston?
Which part?
Super smart.
Super smart.
Super smart.
I will-
Wicked smart.
Wicked smart.
I'll
Wicked
say
smart.
there's a family that walks down every morning down a certain road in Juanita, and they do their walk and they pick up trash.
Oh.
It's
my
amazing.
gosh.
I
Yes.
am so moved by them.
Me
It is
too.
like it's early in the morning and
Wow.
they're not young. They are
Yeah.
safely lit and they are
Yeah.
picking up trash along. Is that
Yeah.
Juanita?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Juanita Drive. I think,
amazing.
yeah. I
We
think-
should have them on the.
You should.
I've been trying to find a way to connect with them. So
Oh,
if
yeah.
they listen to this podcast, we'd love
Give
to
us a
have
call.
Please write in.
Yeah, please write in.
Just love to spotlight.
They
Oh,
were
what a
so
wonderful,
amazing.
what a wonderful story.
They were what inspired me to actually apply for this job. I was like, there's a lot of people out here in Kirkland that are doing cool things that
Amazing
you don't
work.
even know
Yeah.
about. They are.
There you go.
Yeah.
Great stuff. Hey, the last meeting of the Kirkland City Council was on Tuesday, March 18th. Here's what happened. On the business agenda, Council approved letters of support for the locally preferred alternative for King County Metro's Rapid K line.
They also received an update on the city's electric leaf blower initiative and discussed middle housing state requirements and provided some further direction to staff for code compliance.
Prior to the business agenda, on the study session, Council discussed the Kirkland Cares Low Income Support Program and fire and park impact fees.
Yeah, that was really great. Hey, council meetings are streamed live on the city's YouTube channel, Facebook page, and on the city's website. So if you missed it,
Check it out.
check it out.
It's still there.
Okay, Kirkland, it's time to talk about fatbergs.
That is
I've been
correct.
Did
waiting.
I say that right?
You sure did, Jim.
What
so,
is a fatberg, David?
So a fatberg. So this is a portmanteau of fat and iceberg. Fats in this case being oils, grease, other debris that clog the pipes. So imagine a giant rock hard mass of grease
Oh,
and other debris. Yeah, that's a fatberg. So
Yikes.
these are famous, I think, in London, but they exist in all sort of kind of sewer systems. So why we're talking about this is these happen when cooking fats, oils, and grease, what we like affectionately call fog,
yes.
gets
got a
washed
nickname.
down. Yeah, everything's got a name and an
Everything
acronym.
has an
Well, we're
acronym.
You know
sitting
this
around
by
the
now.
dinner
Yeah.
table going, hey,
Hey,
no fog.
No fog down the drain. So the good news, it's super easy to prevent. So just cool any grease, put it in like a can, and then you toss it into the garbage.
Okay.
It doesn't go into the system. So when in doubt, just don't put fog down the drain.
Don't put
Jim.
fog down the drain.
No, yeah.
Am I the only one who thought of like a horror film associated with the fatberg? Like somehow?
Probably not. I'm pretty sure you're not alone in that. It was an odd term when
Yeah.
I first heard
Yeah.
about it. You can Google it though. London had some
They had some-
significant fatbergs back in the
Yikes.
day.
All right, well, that's good to know. Thank you, David.
Yeah, of course.
Well, let's take a moment to recognize some incredible Kirkland Fire Department members. Angela, you have the details.
Yes. So congratulations to Lieutenant Kent and Battalion Chief Joel on their well-earned promotions.
Congratulations.
Yay! They've both had huge impacts on emergency response and safety in our city and in the region. We also celebrated Captain Hobart, who retired after more than 3 decades of service to the Kirkland community.
Yes,
Thank you so
congratulations.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
A couple of upcoming events, everyone, for you to check out. We've got a double header coming this Saturday, April 5th.
Yeah, that's right. We mentioned this last week, but the Parks Job Fair at North Kirkland Community Center, 10 to 2. Come find your next gig. Also, the Waste Management Recycle Right event at Lake Washington Institute of Technology from 9 to 2. So hit one, then the other.
Do the loop. It's like a circle.
Yeah,
I
do the
mean-
loop, do the circle. Exactly. So a lot of fun there. Also, we have one, save the date. We'll have much more information on this to follow. But April 9th, the pitch competition at Kirkland Performance Center. Come cheer on local entrepreneurs and that are pitching their business ideas and competing for 3 $5,000 prizes.
It's such a great class.
Such a great class, such a great event. It'll be a lot of fun.
It's really fun.
Yeah.
You hear all the ideas that come up on the stage.
Absolutely. Like I mentioned, we'll have a lot more information on this next week and in subsequent weeks. But
Yes. So stay
save the date.
tuned.
Yes.
And a reminder, everyone, as always, we have links and more information in our show notes for all of the items on the show.
Absolutely.
Right? And that brings us to our 5 over 5. 5 questions in over 5 minutes with our special guest, Carmin Dalziel.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here again.
Yay!
I feel very cool.
Well, we're always excited to have you here.
It's true.
Yeah. Now, you are the executive director of the Kirkland Community Foundation. Tell us about that.
Well, just like Prince, previously known as. So
Nice. Also a deep cut. I
symbol.
like
Deep
it.
cut, well,
We've
you know.
done all sorts of pop
Yeah.
culture references today.
There's a little trivia pursuit after the
Yes.
after this
Oh,
that
there
you
you go.
can that we can
Okay.
all revisit.
Nice.
Kirkland Parks Foundation is actually where we started about 10 years ago. In 2019, right before COVID, we made the shift to being the Parks and Community Foundation.
Okay.
And we made that shift because the city and the community actually did a feasibility study and found out that our community was like, this is crazy. We need a place where we can invest in Kirkland. So think the Seattle Foundation.
Yeah.
The Kirkland Community Foundation is like that. It's just we're baby and we just started. We're like, hello, welcome. But we're going to do some pretty great things, and I'm excited about it.
So you're here specifically to talk about Peter Kageyama's book, For the Love of Cities,
And his visit
and his visit
for the love of Kirkland.
for the love of Kirkland.
Yes, I
What's
am.
all that about?
We are so I'm so thrilled. When I came to Kirkland, so I've just had my 6-month anniversary. Kind of a big deal. I
congratulations.
mean,
Hey, congrats.
I'll take it. We wanted to do something where we could really hear from the community and get a real feel for grassroots, and also wanted to, of course, make people feel happy and good. And so I have lived in the community a long time and participated with a neighboring cities workshop and found out about this and thought, I think this would be really cool.
Nice.
Only to find out he's been here before.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah, it's
been.
so cool.
like 2017, 2018,
Yeah,
something like, or 2016.
Because we have a lot of love for our city.
We do have a lot of love for our city, and I think when that started moving, there was some big success, and then there was COVID, and I think COVID really demonstrated that people were living it, and now I want to kind of let's restart and see what we can do, and we appreciate that it's been here before, and I'm looking forward to taking it to the next level.
And the whole purpose of the For the Love of Cities movement, and all of this is outlined, of course, in his book, is to create or enhance the emotional connection
Yes.
people have with their cities.
For sure, because I think people, especially where you guys work, there's a lot of, you know what a guy ought to do. That's what we say in my
Yeah.
office. At my house, we're like, you know what a guy ought to do. It's like somehow it's no longer your responsibility. It's like somebody else needs to do this.
Somebody else should do that.
If
I said it out loud.
so that means it's happening.
it's out of my head. It's,
So what I like about this is it really invites you to be a co-creator, and it's the smallest things. And I'm thrilled that we have a bunch of people getting together. There's 150 people already registered.
oh my gosh.
That's amazing.
That's so
And we
cool.
have 50 spots left, so get on the website. Hey, show notes. There's a link.
There's a link?
There's a link to
Nice.
the show
You
notes.
say you have 50 spots left.
I have 50
All
spots
right, well, I
left.
suspect those are going to go.
I
pretty
hope so,
quickly.
because I think being in that group of people, and for people who want to come are like looking for the good. And one of the things that people who look for the good really deserve is to be surrounded by other people who are looking for the good. Like, let's
Definitely
find the
helps.
good. Let's be the good.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
So what do you do to prepare for this? What should people come ready to do?
I think you should come ready to listen.
Okay.
And also to be like, and what am I willing to do? What's the thing that I was like, I would really like to try this. It's going to be a big group of people from all across the city, like all the way to Kingsgate. Oh, it's amazing, like the whole way. And we've got great representation, by the way. I'm really excited. So meet some new people, interact, and come with what's on your heart. I think that it's going to be a great opportunity to meet your neighbors. There's going to be a bunch of leadership from the city. We really appreciate the participation.
Are
and
people going to give ideas?
people are going to work in small groups.
Small groups?
So
Okay.
small
How does that
groups-
work?
Peter uses magic. So he'll be facilitating.
Oh, so the actual author of the book.
The author of the book will be there.
Yes.
He's coming out.
Yeah, he's
Oh
coming
my
out.
gosh. Is he local?
No.
Oh my gosh.
No,
Okay,
he's
so-
coming out. He's doing this for us.
Wow.
He worked a lot in the nation, and then it's kind of slowed down. And I think he was just speaking to the mayor's conference in Woodinville. Is that what
Okay,
that was?
Okay, nice.
sounds
Yeah, that's
good.
cool.
Yeah. So yes, he'll be here in person. He facilitates it. You'll be in small groups at a table. We're meeting at Lake Washington High School, so
Ooh,
you too
nice.
can sit at lunchroom tables with your neighbors.
That's right.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So, you think about, this is a fun, really cool, fun thing to do. But, substantively for a city, this is a super important thing to do because these kinds of efforts truly build community. And it helps us create a shared identity, and it makes people really feel good about being part of something together that brings joy to others. That's my take.
And I remember out of the last event, I think, like out of the last For the Love of Kirkland event, I think one of the big, actions that came of it was the Crossing Kirkland event, which was like a big block party across the CKC, like half the city.
That's so cool.
There was like thousands of people showed up. Like, I don't know, it was amazing.
And it really helped build the identity of Kirkland. I mean, the
Yeah.
Cross Kirkland Corridor is something that we're really known for and people feel tied to. And an event like that, again, builds those emotional ties.
Yeah.
So you're like, every time you walk it, you're like,
yeah,
I'm part of this. This is my place.
We'll have to talk to Peter because we should probably do a follow-up show.
Absolutely. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where we
Yeah.
talk about what the ideas are. that we're
Well,
gonna
it's
do.
great. And the city council and our board is meeting the next day. I think you're coming too.
Oh,
By the way, check your calendar. We're going to do a follow-up after we've heard everything in the room and just kind of process it and see what we can, with Peter's help, what makes sense for the Community Foundation to focus on moving forward.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, so speaking of so we talked about what people can do ahead of the event, kind of how to get in the right space. Talked a little bit about what the event is actually going to be, small group tables, lunchroom. That's fun. What
What's
happens
in the Commons? I mean, it's in the. I don't know if you've been to Lake Washington High School. You probably have. But
yeah, it's a really nice,
it's gorgeous.
functional
It's
area.
really beautiful. Yeah.
It got it. Okay, I was like thinking back to like my
No,
middle,
there wasn't
like,
a
middle
lower,
school,
no
like-
asbestos on the lowered ceiling with spaghetti on the wall. None of that.
No,
Nope.
okay.
It's
Awesome.
beautiful.
Awesome. And then what happens after the event? So obviously we're gonna meet, but what happens in the community?
Hopefully people are going to be inspired, and there's going to be a ton of things that don't cost any money and take nothing to go, I just never thought about that. I mean, we were talking before the show, or was it in the show, about the nice people who do trash cleanup,
Yeah.
and that's just part of their identity and what they do. That little piece can make a huge difference.
Awesome.
So I don't really, that's the funny thing. People are like, what's the result? And I'm
It's like actually we don't know
Actually,
yet.
I
We don't
don't
know.
know. But
Yeah.
what I can say is that because the Community Foundation is here, we'll be able to follow the theme.
Yeah.
Like it won't just go, and we had an event,
And
the end.
Yeah.
So,
we got to build on it.
yeah, we're going to build on it and see what happens. I'm expecting magic. I'm really excited. There's a large amount of your Kirkland Initiative people who are participating.
Our Kirkland Initiative classes.
Yeah.
That is a wonderful program.
They are wonderful, and I think they're the leaders of our future, and
Yeah.
I want to see how they want to engage. And from there, you'll see there will be a grant given by the group organically that day to make something happen.
wow, magic
I know.
grant.
We're like, anything? I'm like, I don't know. The people will vote. We'll give them some dollars.
Okay.
And
So, can I ask you a question?
I wish that you would. I've been sitting here.
Can city staff give ideas?
I believe that they can. I believe
Because
that
Nate and I are prepared to come in disguise.
I think
Nate, am I right about that?
I've got my Groucho glasses ready to go.
you could just wear that mustache and no one will know. I mean, I think that is hard, but city council will be participating as participants.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
And
oh,
city
well,
staff
Nate,
too.
I guess.
I'm not. Yeah, you guys
I guess
actually
we're
are
okay.
encouraged to participate as actual human beings, and I'm hoping that our audience can remember that
Well.
you have great places, great contributions, and you get to see it in a different way.
Many city staff live
Yeah.
in Kirkland, including all the city staff around this table.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
So there goes. We were a little concerned that people might think the Marx Brothers.
Can I wear the glasses anyway?
Nate, you can do anything you want. You're in charge of that.
Well, I don't know about that.
Well, this is okay. When is it?
It is April 10th, so
April
it's coming
10th.
up.
Oh, okay.
Wow, it's coming up.
It's coming up.
All right,
It's
so
right
sign
around
up
the
now.
corner.
Details where they always are in the show notes.
In the show notes.
Yes.
All right. So what up? So that's great.
Thank
We're
you.
looking forward to that. What else you guys got cooking over at the Community Foundation?
Well, this event is really going to be the apex of our next steps and some of the things that we're moving forward with. I just recently visited 3 of the shelters that support people who are transitioning from homelessness.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah,
And people who, during the holidays, I mean, our community is very generous all the time. During the holidays, super generous.
Yes.
Ends up that their cupboards are getting a little empty. They could sure use a little boost. So you can look for a push from us to say, hey, let's help re-support these organizations that
that's
Kirkland
great.
so loves.
That's
I'm
great.
very excited about that. In the future, we're working on this board member speed dating thing.
Wait a minute.
Ooh.
Board speed dating.
Yes. Well,
You'll have to tell us about that.
Okay.
well, part of being a community foundation is that we want to answer the question, I want to help, but I don't know how. I mean, over 150 nonprofits in Kirkland. You care, you want to do something, but then you're just like, and I should go, what?
Yeah, like now what?
How do I do it? So
Yeah.
we're going to work with some of our local nonprofits who are looking for quality board members. We'll bring in a bunch of people who are interested in being board members and kind of facilitate a faster, like, is this a good match? Is that a good match? Is
That's
that a
so
good
cool.
match?
Wow.
Because not everything is a good match. Like for our board, I make them sit through a board meeting because if you hate the sound of my voice, you're going to hate being on our board, right? Like,
No one hates the sound.
thank you so much. I will.
So this event is if people are curious about serving on a board,
Yes.
on a nonprofit board, and then matched up with boards looking for members.
Yeah, with nonprofits that are looking for members, and
Awesome.
when nonprofits are looking for board members, they're usually looking for skills,
right.
and skills and traits. I think.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Like you can understand finances.
exactly.
You can be in PR and
You can talk
marketing.
to strangers.
Yeah.
You're happy to do public speaking. You'd be
Yeah.
amazed at how many people are like, I just don't want to talk.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
like, it's okay. Give me the mic. I got this. So I'm excited about that. And then
Awesome.
we're actually rebooting Ignite Kirkland, which was one of the programs that supports as many nonprofits as apply to us. It's kind of a crowdsourcing.
Oh, you did this.
We did this
Yeah,
last year.
how
That's
did-
why I came last time.
How did that go?
We had a really solid start.
Nice.
It was the
Nice.
first time out of the gate.
That's awesome.
We raised a little over $40,000.
Wow. Okay.
A lot of help from Amazon. Really, really grateful for them.
All right,
And
shout out.
I think a lot of people who were using online giving, like through their workplace, Benevity. I don't know if you're a Microsoft or Google or that's a program. Really, a lot of participation there. So I think
Amazing.
the second year we're going to see some big support. But it's a great opportunity. Again, you're like, I want to help, but I don't know how. So there's this
Here you
whole
go.
catalog
Sure.
of
Wow.
what people are asking for, and you're like, I didn't know that I could help. With job training skills or
Yeah.
with a scholarship to a dance class or
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the key is to get people to learn the new system, right? So
Yeah.
now they become acclimated to the Ignite system and all of the amazing possibilities that you provide. You break down the barriers to get involved. You make
Yep.
it easy. That's simple process.
There you go.
And then you're rolling.
And I think I'm pretty passionate about, especially like, let's say you really care about people who are experiencing homelessness. Again, there's several organizations. Where is your best dollar spent for what's important to you? So how you can make that alignment, it's overwhelming. I mean, there are so many people that want to help.
Yeah.
And you're like, or I just want to help kids. Like, whew, okay, we're going to be here a minute while we go through all the different ways. But work with us. So Ignite is a peek into it, and then the relationship with
Yeah.
the community foundation kind of takes you to the next level.
So you guys are busy. I mean, you got board
Speed dating.
Speed dating.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that sounds like a Netflix show.
Yeah.
But
It
I mean,
may
I
be.
don't know.
It's su-
I
it's
need
such
to find an influencer, so
Yeah,
maybe
I was
that's
like,
what we're going to
if
do.
anyone's listening.
It is such a great idea. Though.
Yeah,
Well-
it's a great idea. I think there's a lot of barriers for people that want to help somehow. Agree with you so much on that, but don't know how to and know how to
Yeah.
find a good fit unless they know somebody. So a lot of that might be connection, but this just provides that kind of wide open door to say, come in and see if we can find a match for you.
I agree, and
That's awesome.
that's why this For the Love of Kirkland is so great, because I think there'll be a lot of people who kind of poke up out of that. And I'm a huge fan of not lifeboating. I think somebody says, I want to help, and then all of a sudden goes, great, and then just like drowns them with, here's
Totally.
10,000 things to do.
What do you call that?
Lifeboating. You're like,
They're the lifeboat.
they're the
They're
lifeboat.
It's like, oh, good, yeah. we
Everybody
have a-
here's all these jobs to
So
do.
in your office, you have a picture of a
No
lifeboat
lifeboat.
with a thing.
no
Don't do that.
lifeboats. Okay.
It's my secret weapon.
Okay, I
actually.
got you.
Yeah.
Well, you've got the speed dating, you got For the Love of Kirkland, you've got Ignite. There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on, and
Wow.
we're still just growing.
And you're still growing.
we're just out of the gate.
But we
Wow.
have more for you.
Oh, good. I'm hoping. I was hopeful.
We want to play a game.
I've been life voted. No, I don't. I don't think this is going to do that.
No,
Yeah.
we're going to adopt the same no lifeboating rule. as
It's
well.
true. Yeah.
It's
No,
actually a good leadership.
It's good
skill.
leadership.
it really is.
But our game is called Mad Lib Love Letter to Future Kirkland.
Ooh, this sounds delicious.
The Mad Lib Love Letter to Future Kirkland. We're going to ask you for a noun, a verb, an adjective. You know how it works. And then we're going to fill that in our Mad Lib story.
I can't wait.
Are
I'm
you
so
ready?
excited. Are there
Okay.
any? Is there any scope?
And then we're going to read the story together right here,
yeah.
live?
live. Well,
Yeah. Semi-live.
semi-live.
Yeah,
Live
Recorded
adjacent.
live.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. I just need an adjective.
Yes.
You need an adjective.
I almost screwed that whole thing.
Adjective.
Adjective.
Adjectives.
Don't give it away.
A word that describes
Vibes.
a noun.
Yes.
Juicy.
Juicy. Okay.
Okay, a plural noun.
A plural noun. Giraffes.
Giraffes. All right.
I'm intrigued.
How about an activity?
An activity. Playing baseball.
Playing baseball.
Okay, that's coming up. A noun.
Garage.
Ooh, all right.
How about this?
You want me to redo them?
A crazy new attraction.
Oh my gosh. Can it be the Kalakaua? I can't even say it.
I think that's kind of a crazy old attraction,
think
but
that's-
we,
I
No,
need
we got to
something
run
new.
with it.
yeah, we got
Okay.
to.
We gotta
Okay,
run.
Kalakala.
Okay.
Well, like, is it like a Kalakala what? Because Kalaka was the old ferry.
Kalakaua Water Park.
Water
Oh.
park. Yes.
You
there
are-
we
You
go.
are knocking it out of the park.
I'm not sure what we've just committed to, but I can't wait.
Yeah.
Look out, wild waves. Here we come.
And then faraway place.
Vienna. Where is
Okay.
that in my brain? I have no idea.
yeah, I don't know. Well,
Are we ready?
I think we're ready. Brrr. All right,
David?
here we go. Mad Lib love letter to future Kirkland. Thanks to For the Love of Kirkland, neighbors came together, shared their visions, and sparked incredible changes. Now every park boasts a juicy mural, and our waterfront is alive with giraffes, creating a true gathering place for the community. Every weekend, friends and families come together to play baseball. And downtown Kirkland has earned its reputation as the premier place in the region to enjoy garages. But the real showstopper, someone at For the Love of Kirkland, had the bold idea to introduce a Kalakala water park.
Oh.
And now it's a must-see. Visitors from as far away as Vienna travel just to experience it. What's your vision for Kirkland's future? Join us at For the Love of Kirkland and be a part of something amazing.
There you
Wow.
have it.
That's amazing.
Right there.
I think this is what my board was afraid of. Like, what did we just commit
We just
to?
committed to giraffes and garages. Hang on.
Hold
Our
on.
reach
Juicy
all
murals.
the way to Vienna.
Yes.
So we may have some beautiful classical music to help.
Who
to
knows?
accompany.
Yeah, who knows?
Who knows?
Right? Well,
Carmen, thank you so much. This has been big fun.
Big fun.
Yeah, big fun.
Big fun. And we'll have big fun on April 10th.
April
That's
10th,
right.
everybody.
all right, don't forget to round up your recycling for the Recycle Right event.
Yes, and that does it for this week, everybody. You've been listening to This Week in Kirkland. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and
Share.
Special thanks to Nate Gettleman and Kate Ryan for their behind-the-scenes magic.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Our next episode is March 27th. Until then,
Stay connected, Kirkland.